Coffee is one of the most loved drinks in the world, also being the most popular beverage alongside water and tea. Coffee consumption reaches over 500 billion cups annually. In 2020 and 21, around 166 million 60-kilogram bags of coffee were consumed worldwide. Knowing these numbers of coffee consumption, it's important to know, is coffee really healthy? When coffee can be toxic? When is the best time to drink coffee? In this video, we will find out together about our favorite drink, the coffee. The history of coffee. Coffee was discovered in Ethiopia in the 9th century thanks to a goat who ate coffee beans, resulting in hyperactive behavior. This inspired us to act alike. Back then, coffee was consumed only by the advice of a doctor, and it has not always been a liquid treat. According to numerous historians, the first African to consume coffee did so by grinding the coffee beans together, combining in some animal fat, and rolling these caffeinated treats into small edible energy bars. Even though some people like to chew coffee beans or have them coated with chocolate, it's without doubt the most common to have them as liquid drinks. What coffee actually is? Despite the fact of calling it coffee beans, it is not a bean. The coffee cherry's pit, or seed, is what you're looking for, which grows on fruit trees. As part of the harvesting procedure, the bean is collected from the coffee cherries and is popularly referred to as beans because of their shape and size. Assuming the conditions are good, you could plant one seed and it could grow into a whole new coffee plant. Coffee helps you live longer. Coffee is one of the healthiest beverages on the planet thanks to its high antioxidant content. Interestingly, a typical serving of coffee contains more antioxidants than a serving of raspberry, blueberry, or orange. Coffee contains caffeine, which breaks down into 3 compounds when it enters the human body. The first one is theobromine, that works to provide oxygen for the brain, which leads to higher concentration and awareness. The second one is paraxanthine, that works to increase sports activity and helps in the process of fat burning, therefore stimulating metabolism. The third one is theophylline, that increases the heart rate and helps to focus. It could help with high blood pressure as well, affecting blood vessels so that the blood pressure is reduced. Of course, if you add cream, sugar or syrup to your coffee, this health benefit may be compromised. But when consumed as a part of well-balanced diet and lifestyle, coffee can help individuals live longer, happier lives. Coffee intake. For most healthy adults, 400 mg of caffeine per day, which is the equivalent of 3 to 4 cups of coffee, appears to be safe according to several studies. While you can consume more than this, it is not recommended in general. Caffeine overuse can lead to heart problems, irritable bowel syndrome, and even insomnia. If caffeine exceeds more than 10 grams in body, it considers toxic. This is equivalent to 75 cups per day, and that differs from one body to another. Like anything, when it exceeds its limit, it turns to be harmful. If kept within the limits, coffee can be extremely beneficial to our health. It's not only waking you up in the morning and keeping you alert throughout the day, but it's also supporting fat burning and does its best to help you avoid ailments such as liver and neurological diseases, reduces the risk of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and decrease the risk of developing prostate cancer by 20%. When to drink coffee? Most people, when they wake up, directly drink a cup of coffee or tea as part of the morning routine, which is not the right time to consume caffeine. The reason behind that, the body starts to produce cortisol and adrenaline hormones, which starts peaking 30 to 45 minutes after rising to energize and wake you up. Cortisol is a hormone that helps you stay awake and focused. After a while, this slowly declines throughout the rest of the day as they follow a rhythm specific to your sleep-wake cycle. The best time to drink coffee is an hour and a half after waking up. This allows you to get energized naturally until those hormones start to decrease in your body, therefore you can enjoy your first coffee. Once we settled when to drink the first coffee, we should know when to stop drinking coffee throughout the day. The caffeine stays in our bodies from 6 to 8 hours, which means to have quality sleeping hours, we should stop drinking coffee at least 6 hours before bedtime. So why not changing in your routines, shifting your first cup of coffee an hour after you wake and enjoy the last one later 6 hours before bedtime. Here we maximize the benefits of coffee and minimize the risk of its bad side. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a like or a comment below and don't forget to share it with your caffeine addicted friends. See you next time.